Hello, welcome to Straight Talk Africa, live from the Voice of America studios here in Washington. It's Wednesday, November 16th. I am Shaka Sali. Today, we'll talk about the significance of the Lantos Foundation for Human Rights and Justice. Today, the Lantos Foundation has Human Rights and Justice awarded its 2011 Prize for Human Rights. It was established in 2009 to honor heroes of the human rights movement. It is awarded annually to an individual or organization that best exemplifies the Foundation's mission for the world. My colleague Paul Niho has more on the story.
Throughout his tenure in Congress, Tom Lantos was the leading advocate for human rights, calling attention to thousands of individual cases of torture, denial of rights, and abuse. Founder and co-chairman of the bipartisan Congressional Human Rights Caucus, Lantos was a voice for the rights of persecuted racial, religious, and ethnic minorities worldwide. This year, the Lantos Foundation is honoring Paul Rusesabagina, widely hailed as a hero of the Rwandan genocide. An estimated 800,000 Rwandans were killed in 1994 after extremists in the majority Hutu population turned on the Tutsi minority and moderate Hutus. A luxury hotel manager, Rusesabagina, provided shelter to more than 1,200 people, saving them from sudden death. His efforts are chronicled in the 2004 award-winning film Hotel Rwanda and his autobiography An Ordinary Man. 2005, then U.S. President George W. Bush awarded to Rusesabagina the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the United States' highest civil award.
The hotel manager in his native Rwanda when the horror began to unfold in 1994. That hotel soon became a haven amid the carnage, with Paul, his family, and more than 1,000 other men, women, and children inside the compound. Without that shelter, every one of them would almost surely have been killed during those weeks and months of merciless terror.
I spoke to Rusesabagina recently, and he said he fears for his life because of threats from President Paul Kagame's government. Rusesabagina and Kagame don't have kind words for each other, and they challenge each other's actions during the genocide.
I never told you anything about, for instance, my threats. The threats from the Rwandan government, because he thought that Rwanda had one person, and only one, who was supposed to be called a hero. He had made each and everyone understand that he was the savior of the Rwandan nation. He had stopped the genocide. This was his message.
In 2006, Rwandan President Paul Kagame, in a VOA press conference, played down Rusesabagina's heroism. Kagame said that Rusesabagina's story of saving hundreds of people is misleading.
He claims to have saved people in Hotel Miracolin, and one, he had no possibility of saving them in the first place. Secondly, the people who were there, including our Prime Minister in the government of Rwanda, who was also there, including the lady here, Senator Odette, she was there. In fact, she's the only one who can say maybe she was saved by Rusesabagina on the basis that they knew each other.
Paul Rusesabagina, dubbed by some as the Osaka Schindler of Africa, questions Paul Kagame's claims that he stopped genocidal killings in Rwanda. Osaka Schindler was a German industrialist who outwitted Hitler and the Nazis to save more than 1,200 Jews from gas chambers by employing them to work for him in his factories during World War II.
My whole question is this: is Kagame a part of the genocide solution or the genocide problem? Kagame has been a part of the genocide problem.
Rusesabagina, winner of the Lantos Foundation 2011 Award for Human Rights, the annual prize that commemorates the late Congressman Tom Lantos, the only Holocaust survivor ever elected to U.S. Congress. Former recipients of the Lantos Prize include another Holocaust survivor, Nobel laureate Elie Wiesel, and His Holiness the Dalai Lama, who has dedicated his life to fighting for equality and basic human rights in Tibet. Paul Ndiho, VOA News.